We couldn't do this without partners like Safari Club Wisconsin chapter. If I could do anything, I'd like to just say thank you, SCI Wisconsin chapter. We appreciate the media coverage for the Midwest Outdoor Heritage Education Expo, but don't just take my word for it. Enjoy the sights and sounds for yourself as these students, chaperones, and teachers discover the connection with nature. This emphasis on R3, recruitment, retention, reactivation, is great. And people see the activity here where we're introducing these youth to outdoor skills.
You know, if you had a bunch of kids who came to Mohee and were interested in actually going fishing sometime, we can bring a fishing program to you and meet you at a park somewhere and teach you how to fish, and perhaps then supply the equipment to these kids to bring home to their families and others. One very key thing to make sure is that your experience, be it hunting, fishing, deer, turkey, bluegills, whatever it is connected to another experience. So the whole connection along the outdoor recreation adoption model, you know, from awareness to interest to a trial to continuation, this is what's important to remember, that we need to remain connected. So events like this are really that important first step. Hunting and angling are widely dominated by white males, and this opportunity at Mohee to attract and educate and interest a diverse crowd in coming generations is important, because our family structure, our society is changing demographically rapidly.
These kids don't have mentors at home. It's not like it was when I was growing up 40 years ago. We had someone that was always there, grandpa and dad, and you know, some of these kids don't have dads. This is the first mentorship experience at outdoor activities that they have probably had. And it's the only place they're going to get it, quite frankly.
Yeah, we have a lot of teachers, chaperones here that probably have not had a chance to even experience the things that we know and love. And we're just honored to be able to pass that on to them so that they can enjoy these learning experiences and incorporate them into their lives. Just a fantastic opportunity. If you're not coming to this event, you're missing out hugely on a learning experience that can just change your life.
The National Wild Turkey Federation has really got on the bandwagon in financially supporting R3. We have hired the first R3 coordinator through the National Wild Turkey Federation. That person is an employee of our organization and is headquartered in the DNR office here in Wisconsin.
We want to make sure that these families, these kids, everybody that has an interest has a pathway and a connection to keep that interest going and growing as they get out of school and as they start their own families. So it's a great opportunity to reintroduce that lifetime sport of not only archery, but bow hunting and everything about the outdoors.
It's bringing everyone together, all these different partners, teachers, adults, chaperones, behind a common cause.
So I think the coolest thing about this event is that the kids get to do hands-on projects, because sometimes the kids who don't excel in the classroom when they are given the math test, they come here and you see a whole different side of them. They pick up the wood and they build the birdhouse, or they pick up the tomahawk or the bow and arrow. The kids love it when we come here. It's one of their favorite field trips.
Kids that maybe their parents don't hunt, this might get them, put a spark into them and to get them outdoors and maybe try fishing or try archery or maybe get into hunting.
We're not expecting to get every single kid that comes through here to be a hunter or a trapper or any aspect therein, but we just want to introduce these kids to some of the experiences out there so that if they are interested, great, but if they're not interested, at least they have that knowledge and experience to continue and to share with other individuals.
The reason other teachers should probably come down to this thing, if at all possible, not only is it a beautiful time of year, but when you look around, we had, over 40 to 50 vendors, fantastically organized, and the weather, of course, cooperated pretty well today. But they really put out a nice show that seems to kind of include almost all outdoor activities. I was impressed.
We're connecting students and the outdoors, and in the meantime, creating a more environmentally literate citizenry. We're making future conservation leaders, and that's a good thing.
My favorite thing was like the archery fishing because it's very fun, and the first shot that I got was a bullseye.